Hello guys, welcome back to Life with Paulie. Today's going to be a little bit of a short video, but I needed to get this out there. I usually don't talk about this on my YouTube, but I am today because I just get aggravated with seeing it every time I open up my web page and every time I'm over at my brother's and he's got the news on and I see this going on. Somebody blatantly lying on national TV. We all know the speech that was made yesterday by someone. I'm not going to mention a name, but you know who it is. A speech that was made about the economy being better than ever before. Things are getting better and the economy is stronger than ever before. Now, I don't know where this person lives because apparently they don't live in the US or apparently they don't know what's going on in the US to make that statement on live national TV. That is a blatant lie. This person also stated that energy costs are down and going down. Also, that food prices have went down and that food prices are stable. Where exactly is this person? I don't think this person is in the US. I think they're in a different country because it's not the case. If energy prices are going down and if food prices are going down and if food prices are stable, then why every time I go into a store, it seems like food prices have raised? Food prices have gone up so much in the last years, it ain't even funny. Okay? I remember you used to get like a bag of Doritos for like three something, four something, and now they're $6.99 a bag, $7 a bag almost for a bag of Doritos. Not that I buy them because I can't. I don't buy them usually because of my heart condition and things like that. But prices are still going up in the grocery stores. So I would like to know where this person gets his information from that food prices have went down, food prices are stable when everyone goes to the store and they continue to rise. It was just on the news yesterday that if something ain't done with the tariffs by 30 days, within 30 days, Walmart is deciding to raise some of their prices on their food products and electronic products 45%. Now, is that a good economy? Are prices stable if Walmart's going to raise their food prices, some of their food prices, some of their electronic prices, and things like that? 45%? I would say that is not stable. Tell me why just last week I got a notice from my electric company. Now, I just got this apartment, you guys know that. My electric is pretty reasonable. I'm not going to complain about them raising the electric, but he says that energy prices have went down and that they're better. Then tell me why my national grid, I live in Albany, New York, and I have national grid for electric and gas. Tell me why they sent me a letter last week that national grid was raising prices 10% this month coming up. Hmm? Energy prices went down, but my electric company is raising 10%. Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how my daughter, she lives an hour from me. Actually, not even an hour. She lives about a half an hour from me. 45 minutes from me, my daughter. She's got a different electric company. Tell me how their electric company out there has more than doubled some of the people's bills out there. Tell me how last winter their bills doubled. They used to pay $200 a month for the winter, and then their bills doubled to $400 a month, or five, or sometimes even $600 a month if energy prices have went down. If the economy is in such great shape, tell me, really, I want your opinion on what you think about it, and how somebody can blatantly lie on national television. I don't get why this person is able to get away with all they've gotten away with. I mean, lying, but proof is right there in front of everybody. There are people out there struggling to pay their bills. Rents, too. Rents are high, too, and rents keep on going up. They're not being lowered, they keep on going up. Electricity bills go up, food bills go up. There's people out there struggling to get food on their table. There's people struggling to pay their electric bills. There's people out there struggling to pay rent. There are some people that choose to live in a car or live in a van because they can't afford an apartment. They can't afford the rent, along with putting food on a table, along with paying their electric or gas. Tell me how the U.S. economy is way better than it was years ago. Nothing has changed, and it has only gotten worse. And guys, it's going to get a lot worse. So be prepared, because the time is coming where it's going to crash, and there's going to be a lot more violence. There's going to be a lot more people offing other people. There's going to be a lot of robberies and people stealing. So now is the time to get your act together and to figure out safety precautions for you and safety precautions for your family, because it's going to get bad, and it's going to get really bad before it gets worse. Before it gets worse, it's going to get bad. I have a lot of homeless people that live by me in Albany, New York, and they collect bottles and things like that to try to support themselves somewhat as they can. But I imagine some of them do get food stamps too, help through social services with food stamps because they're homeless. They get food vouchers from McDonald's or whatever because they're homeless. That's all going to stop with this new law going into effect. You're going to see them homeless people getting rowdy. They're going to start robbing people down the street, go down the street. So people need to be prepared, because even though homeless people here in Albany, New York, and I think other places too, they go look for bottles and try to make money. There's only so many bottles for so many of them. They're not going to be able to afford to take care of themselves or support themselves. And I agree, a lot of them don't want help. They got to want to help themselves in order to get help. And a lot of them don't want help. They're actually hooked on rugs, and we all know what that is. They're hooked on that stuff and they can't get off of it. And some people just choose to live homeless. But they do receive help now. But that soon is going to be cut off. That food source is going to be cut off. You're going to see the world get a lot worse. But I want your opinion on this. What do you think about the speech that was made yesterday about the U.S. economy being the greatest and that it's better than it's ever been? What do you think about energy prices are stable? Food prices are stable and going down? Leave it down in the comments below. Leave it down below about food prices, energy prices, gas prices, wherever you are. I want to know how it's affecting you and what you think about the speech that was made yesterday. And let me know if you're having issues or having a struggle to put food on a table, having a struggle to pay your electric bill, having a struggle to put gas in your car and keep a roof over your head. That's what I would like to know from you guys down below. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share down below. And I'll see you in my next video. Had to make this video because I just get pissed off seeing somebody keep on blatantly lie on national television. Must be a different country. I don't know. Maybe he is in a different country. But he sure in the hell ain't in the U.S.